ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Battleground Pro Wrestling. It's been a couple months, but we are right back here in Greeley, Colorado with Divided We Brawl Genesis. I'm Skylar Ashwood in with C. Nick.
The Black Diamond C. Nick. It's going to be a fantastic show, ladies and gentlemen. Just so much action is packed in this event. What we got for him tonight?
We have the crowning of the first ever BPW Live Wire champion. Let's get that belt over here and get a good look at this thing.
Let's get a look at this.
First ever tonight, Ryzen will be taking on Caleb Crush to become the inaugural champion, who's walking out with that belt. And also, there is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere left to go for Gino Rivera. He has to face Killian Crow right here in this ring tonight. Is this the night that Killian Crow gets it done, brings home the big fish?
Or is he going to choke as usual? Because he's Killian Choke. And he has Killianitis. He caused Gino to be sick the last time. Jeez.
I don't know if there's any truth to that, but what I do know is that match is here tonight. We have that and so much more. We're glad you're here to be with us right here in Greeley, Colorado.
And a live edition of Scenic View, I might add.
Yes. Very interested to see that. I pray for your safety with you're going to be so close to Downfall Cathedral after all the mess you've been talking online. What do you say to the allegations that you're spreading false rumors here?
I'm spreading false rumors. I am a broadcast journalist. I only speak the truth. I graduated from school with Tucker Carlson. He always tells the truth, and so do I.
We'll see if there's any truth to what you just said. We'll find all that out and a whole lot more. Let's get this show started. We're heading to the ring right now.
Oh, now it's a party.
Now it's a party, all right. I think this show just went from PG to PG-13.
PG-13, R-rated, X-rated. It's always sensational when you see
making
AJ
his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas. He is the heartthrob, AJ Sensation.
Did my eyes deceive me, or is he actually wearing pants for once?
Hey, he always wears pants. And look at that crop top right there. It's vintage design. I think that's by Versace right there. Beautiful and perfect for Greeley because it's like cow style look.
I think somebody might have told him that was Versace on the side of the street in New York City in a thrift sale. But nonetheless, AJ Sensation is on his way to the ring, and look at that, showing love to the grannies in the crowd.
Gross.
There's one thing this man loves, it's attention.
He's probably trying to resuscitate her. He asked for the biggest and the baddest that we have to offer here. He's been gone for a few months doing this thing, but he's back here for the competition and the college girls. He says someone is going to be sensational tonight.
He's getting in the face of Jalen the Lion Lucero. Oh, look out, look out, look out. Jalen is not one to mess with.
We need to get security out here. What's going on?
Oh, no.
Security.
Come on, Jalen. He's dangerous. He's dangerous.
He needs a mic. Get him a mic. Come on, get him a mic.
Are we sure we want to give him a mic?
Let's hear from the fantastic voice of AJ Sensation.
Like nails on a chalkboard.
Boo yourself. You guys all know you paid to come see me. But let's get this started right. Greeley, Colorado, did you miss me?
Yes, we did.
Some of them.
I don't care. I didn't miss you guys either. But I got a question for you. Which one of y'all is up for some hot to spin on that thing?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Can't come up with your own original material, I guess.
Is it going to be you? Nah, never.
It's going to be Skylar.
What about you? Nah, not over my dead body.
Skylar.
You? Nah, not you either. Who cares? But I got a point to make. The last time I was here at BPW, I won my match.
Yes.
That's a fair point.
And fantastic style, that is.
I did not get beat by a girl. I won my match. And I have not been back to BBW this year. This is my first time back this year. So technically, I am undefeated in BPW.
That's right. Facts. Facts.
Alternative
What are you
facts, I do
booing, old
believe.
man? If I told you to act your age, you'd be in a grave.
I mean, he's spitting that truth.
And if I had a face like yours, I'd shave my butt and walk backwards for a few years. And if you don't shut your mouth, I'm gonna slap the herpes out your mouth.
And that's a lot of herpes.
This
Woo.
is a PG show.
Woo, Lord.
Shut up, toothless wonder.
Toothless, yeah, ain't no teeth in that mouth.
I
I bet she can hot to
I think his opponent here tonight has heard enough.
And his opponent,
Oh
from
my
the
God.
Barnum neighborhood of Denver, the Lost Soul, Dean Mercer.
I don't think AJ signed up for that when he said the biggest of the baddest.
The last time that we saw Dean Mercer, believe it was the final boss Bruce Wayans he was in the ring with, and brought the fight to one of the biggest guys in Colorado.
I can't deny that he did. He's a big bad dude.
6'5". Definitely not a guy you want staring you down, as AJ Sensation will soon find out.
6'5" of all pissed offness.
And as soon as Dean Mercer hits the ring, AJ hits the old dusty trail.
Well, it's definitely dusty out there. You see some of these women here? Ugh. Good God.
Well, I'm sure they think the same of you, Nick, but
They
nonetheless,
don't have good taste.
as soon as we ring that bell, AJ, look at him in the front row.
He's taking a seat for a minute. He has that right.
That is reserved seating, and it is not reserved for him.
Reserved for AJ because they miss him.
Just sanitize that seat, because I'm sure he's got a thong on as usual.
What? Have you been in his dressing room?
No, but I heard you have, and that's why you're so partial
Whoa.
towards this gentleman.
I just know talent when I see it.
Hopefully this referee is impartial as he calls for the bell, and we are off. Not here.
Oh, and listen to all the ladies. Yes. Got you excited, Skylar, even. I'm like, yikes. Calm down there, young man. See, everyone came to see him. He's sensational.
I think some people in the crowd would argue with that.
Look at that. See, he outsmarted him. Too quick for him.
Well, AJ's going to have to rely on that speed to stay ahead of the strength and power of a guy the size of Dean Mercer as he's out of the ring again.
Is that right? I mean, he's on his time. He can do what he
have that
wants.
right. These people paid their hard-earned money to see a wrestling match, not a guy bolt around all night avoiding the conflict.
I think that lady over there got her ticket on layaway.
Which is probably where AJ got those pants.
Whoa. Those are designer, okay?
Well, the king of the clearance rack is locking up with the Lost Soul, and he gets thrown all the way back to the corner.
I mean, Dean Mercer has some strength on him. I can't deny that.
I think AJ might want to reassess his strategy. You don't charge a guy the size of Dean Mercer head on.
Okay, that I'll give it to you, but I think he's got this. He's pumping up. He's pumping up.
He's pumping up with moves that you haven't seen since Thriller in the 80s.
He indeed. But right now, look at that beautiful side headlock right there. That grind.
And
Whoa.
Dean Mercer just sent him saying he's all the way to the mat.
He more like ow, ow.
AJ retreating again.
You call it retreating. I call it taking a breath and a breather. And the big monster's on the chase.
And AJ tries the elbow and misses.
Oh, AJ. come
Cunning
on.
strategy here by Dean
my
Mercer
God.
as he takes him up with a check on that referee. I don't know if that was a thigh or if that was the inner thigh close to a low blow.
That was a thigh. It was no low blow. You got to take a big man out the knees, get him down to your size. That's exactly what he's doing. That sounds smart strategy right there from the sensational one, AJ Sensation.
Drilling him in the head with punch after punch. And I think you're right. I think he is going to go for that leg.
I mean, we talked a little bit of strategy in the back, you know. This is how we do.
A drop kick to the knee with incredible precision. And speaking of precision, Precision Electric and Control is sponsoring us this evening. We'd like to say thank you to them. With 36 years in the electrical industry, Precision Electric and Control is the industry leader in PCL, VFD, HMI, and industrial controls. They also specialize in installation, maintenance, and repair of industrial and commercial controls and equipment. Visit PECcolorado.com for more information.
Hey, you talk about control. AJ right now, he is in control, full control, baby. Look at that beautiful kick to the head right there, the big man. Got to go more for that knee, AJ.
When you have the advantage, you've got to work to keep it, as AJ cannot let Dean Mercer get back to his feet.
Absolutely not. You keep the big bad monster down. You weaken him at this base.
Taken to the air. No, yes. Dean could not catch that crossbody.
All because of the leg work right there.
Very smart of AJ in the early goings of this match.
Don't you just love AJ? Did you miss him?
I can't say that I missed him any more than I missed you, Nick.
Oh, you love me,
But he definitely didn't miss that drop kick as he's going for another cover. Two. Only two. Dean Mercer has been relieved of his headband. AJ cannot believe it. He swears that was three.
I mean, the refs here in Greeley, they counting isn't a strong suit, I just had to say. Look at that grind, that back into the spine right there, that knee into the spine. It's like, my God, oof.
Working over the leg, and now he's working over the back. He's got to systematically keep Dean Mercer on his level.
Clubbing forearms right there, just beating him down. Look at that. Don't you just love to see it?
And now Dean Mercer taking a breather on the outside.
Now, why don't you say anything about him taking a breather, Skyler?
Because he just got beat down.
Exactly.
AJ
say it again.
Did not get beat down. AJ ran from Dean Mercer, and they took a cheap shot to the knee, and now he's got the upper hand.
He did not run. He took a breather. That's what you do.
There was nothing strategic about that. That was all cowardly, and I think that boot might have caught Dean in the face there.
I mean,
that might be it.
Legal.
We are right underneath the ropes. AJ's got to be a little more cognizant of his ring positioning there if he wants to get.
Yeah, you don't have to take that from that ref, AJ, but just watch. You don't get fined.
Get fined or lose the advantage that you've worked so hard for.
Absolutely. Right now, those fists to the head, and that's a big old head right there. Head like a tree trunk. Oh, no, that's as effective as you see now.
I don't think that you're going to sling Dean Mercer around like you think you are. Big reversal. Ducked by AJ on the clothesline. And
oh, my God.
Caught by the second one on the way back. He's down for 1, 2, and that was almost 3.
There's no clothesline like a Dean Mercer clothesline. Let me tell you, that thing will knock the wind right out of you. There's no albuterol, nothing that can help you.
It's over as he delivers chop after chop to the chest of AJ. And AJ running like a scalded dog. I wouldn't want any more of those chops myself.
Those chops make you
look
look like
that would look like a thumb to the eye.
There was something on his face, that's all. He had to slap it off.
Just like that by any means necessary, AJ will. And now he's taking Dean to the rodeo as he is choking him on the ropes.
Just like he does every Saturday night, taking him to the rodeo. Dean Mercer doesn't know where to hit him right there. He's trying to get his second, third win in this match.
The crowd trying to cheer Dean Mercer back to his feet, but AJ right on top of him trying to keep him down.
Oh, crap. I said you don't want to go for that head.
Oh. And a hard right by Dean.
And the big angry pissed off man is even more pissed
flying
off.
Hip attack. That positioning probably not anything new to AJ on a Saturday night.
Oh, you're so offensive.
There is nothing offensive about what I said, just like there's nothing offensive about Dean taking control back of this match.
He's taking too much time talking to these fans here.
Yeah, you're wrestling AJ Sensation, not the crowd. And he finds out the hard way as AJ gets back to his feet and takes control of this match once again.
Getting him down to size. Get him back down. Oh, don't keep going for that head. That head is like a big tree trunk.
What's AJ? Swivel hip gyration in the corner. And it cost him for the delay as he eats a big boot on his way back, and a shoulder tackle takes him back down to the mat.
Shoulder tackle down again.
Lifting him up for a beautiful scoop slam. Unless you're HA, then that just looked like a painful scoop slam.
Yeah, he's hurt for certain right now, grabbing that back, favoring that lower back there. He's going for a big choke slam here. Oh my God.
Oh, what does the referee get? Oh, did AJ pull the referee in the way?
I didn't see that. I think the referee was kind of.
And AJ with the chair. If you break that, you owe the rec center money, buddy.
Wants to give him a seat. He looks like he needs.
On the referee taking the. Oh, and he got distracted as he was taking away the chair. AJ with a low shot. Feet on the ropes to boot.
Yes.
He steals it. He steals it.
Steals it. You call it steal. I
Here's
say
your
what?
winner.
Was he steal? That was a low blow. That was feet on the ropes.
Sensation.
He's got about as much ethical integrity as you do, Nick.
Hey, a win is a win. He gets the win. He's going to win some hearts later tonight. I see it at the club, AJ. I see it at the club.
That's questionable.
Gotta love AJ.
For public safety, I hope that AJ keeps you in check at the club. It keeps you away from certain people, just like he's going to need somebody to keep Dean Mercer away from him after that horrible upset win.
You say upset, I say sensational. The sensation is back, baby.
Well, I think
and Grandma's feeling it.
I definitely think that old lady is feeling some sensations there in the front row.
It's my gear, the motivation, being a.
I can't see this as being the end, or this being the last that AJ's going to hear of Dean Mercer.
Hey, AJ brought that old lady back to life. Oh my God, AJ, get out of here.
But Dean Mercer coming back to life as he's chasing AJ from the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a whole lot more action for you right here tonight at Battleground Pro Wrestling. I think up next is going to be your time to shine here, seeing Nick.
Always my time to shine.
Seeing Nick Few,
Exactly.
as you are going to be interviewing Downfall Cathedral, and I don't know whether to congratulate you or pray for your safety based on your recent interactions with this group online.
I've been fair. I have not been biased. I've only reported the truth.
That is a very subjective statement. However, we have that. So much more coming on the line tonight. Tag titles on the line. First ever live wire champion to be decided. And Gino Rivera and Killian Crow right here tonight for the BPW Heavyweight Championship. We're taking it to the ring now with the live debut of the Scenic View.
Wow, how about that last match, Greeley, Colorado? Come on, I need more energy. This is Battleground Pro Wrestling, BPW. I want you all to stand up and chant BPW, BPW. All right, now I want you all to shut up and chant EBT. That's what you really should be chanting, because you're all broke, poor, and ugly as hell.
That
I'm
was
just
not
telling
nice.
the truth. Don't hate me for telling the truth. I mean, let's look at that lady over there. Jesus. Ain't nobody got a hot two on that. Now, you are witnessing, I'm giving you all a treat here, the live debut of Scenic View by yours truly, the Black Diamond Scene Nick. Now, I'm out here to speak on a few things that have been going on with the reigning BPW Tag Team Champions, Downfall Cathedral. Y'all like Downfall Cathedral? Y'all got bad taste. But without further ado, let's bring out the Tag Team Champions, Ramrock Ryan Ribbon, Downfall Cathedral.
Well, for those of you that don't follow us on social media, What you may have missed is seeing Nick had some less than journalistic ethnic things to say about Downfall Cathedral and the tag team champions and their ability to be a cohesive unit in the ring. Ryan Riven is out here ready to call my commentary partner on his bluff. Reigning and defending right here tonight, the BPW Battleground Pro Wrestling Champions, Downfall Cathedral. Whoa!
Hey. Whoa.
Ramrock wasting no time.
Whoa. I mean, look, it's not like I said anything that wasn't true. I mean, it's nice to see you do something about your girlfriend helping you, Ryan. We all know who wears the pants in that relationship. But I digress. Get them a mic, because we want to hear what they had to say. Inquiring minds want to know. At the last event, you all had a tag team championship match. You defended, and you barely won. But we want to talk about the end of that match. I mean, Ryan, you did that little hard tag to Ramrock, and you want to know, is there trouble in paradise? What's up?
There is absolutely no trouble in paradise. There is no issue between Ramrock and I.
I mean, if we learn how to work a microphone, there's an issue there.
I got it now. All right. There is no issue between Ramrock and I. Yes, I tagged myself in. Rock and I talked about it. He was pandering to the crowd while I was trying to win these belts. Make sure that they stay with us.
I mean, to be fair, you were also not trying to lose to Gino again. I mean, but it's all good. It's all good. We retained the belts. It's fine. It's fine. We talked about this, just like you said.
Yeah, we're good. We talked about it.
These belts are exactly where they belong. We are still the Battleground champions. We are still your undefeated Battleground Tag Team Champions, Greeley! And rather than stand in this ring and talk to a journalist who claims to speak with integrity,
I do.
These people would rather see Downfall Cathedral versus the Pillars of Destiny 2, the biggest tag team rematch Battleground has ever seen!
Live right here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
You sound really angry. It's not like I did anything to offend. I mean, I'm a journalist. I report the truth. And the truth is, there might be trouble in paradise. I just want to know what's really going on. And, Ryan, while I have you here, Ramrock over here, he's winning singles titles. He's recently won one in Arizona. You've been like counting the lights. You've been losing. Is there a little professional jealousy going on as well? If that's what's up, if that's what's happening right now?
No, there's no jealousy at all. You see, I'm proud of Ramrock. The things that he's done in his career, look at him. How much more does he got left before he retires? Me, on the other hand, I'm on the upward trajectory. I got plenty of titles in my future.
Retirement. It's
We
all
talked a
good.
little.
It's all good. He's right. Thank you very much. He's right, I am a little up there in age. I've been around for a while. And here's the thing. I have been winning singles championships. I've won singles championships in Arizona. I've won singles championships in Texas. I'm winning singles championships. And here's the thing. This man right here, he is on the up, and he will win singles championships too. Because just like he said, Ryan Riven is the future. Yeah! Come on, Greeley! Let's hear it for Ryan Riven! So do you still think that there's problems in Downfall Cathedral? What do you think, Greeley? Do you think there's problems in Downfall Cathedral? That's exactly what I thought. And on that note, I think we have a tag team championship match to prepare for.
Whoa.
The Downfall Cathedral showing great restraint there, as my commentary partner may have well been writing checks and butt can't cash. It's intense words from the BPW Tag Team Champions, Downfall Cathedral, who will be in action later tonight, defending those belts against the Pillars of Destiny. All of that and more coming up here on BPW Battleground Pro Wrestling.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, man.
How are you?
Big night for me. Big night for me, man.
Big night for me, too.
Absolutely, brother.
Absolutely.
Looking forward
I'm
to
gonna
it.
destroy Killian. Like I always said out, like everybody knew I was gonna do it. I don't know why I have to repeat myself and show these guys what I'm gonna have to do over and over and over. But anyway, I mean, you're gonna be on my side, right?
Well, you see, I got Ryzen right now. I'm like, and he's been kind of messing with my head, and I gotta be focused. And so here's the thing, too. Like, I appreciate all the money you've given me, you know, because, you know, I got your back. But, you know, I gotta focus on this match, and once I get this belt, I'm gonna be getting that money. Even more money, actually, than what you've been giving me. So, you know, I gotta focus on this, and after I get that, I think that this kind of needs to end, bro.
What are you saying? What do you mean? It's clearly hot. It's 105 out here. You're probably not thinking right. Like, what do you mean, man?
Well, I mean, we're done here.
What? You and I, there's no...
This is where we part ways, brother. I appreciate it, but it's been fun, but catch you later.
Oh, no.
But Caleb Crush is walking
The
right
following
out.
contest is scheduled for one fall.
I don't like this. That was a dream team.
Walking right
And it is
out.
for the BPW Live Wire Championship.
Player 177, looking as
Introducing
fine as
first,
ever.
from Cherry Hills, Colorado, Caleb Crush.
Caleb Crush to the ring. He is one of two participants that we have here tonight to crown the first ever BPW Live Wire Champion. And I'm a little speechless as to he just went his separate ways with Gino Rivera. That's obviously going to have some implications later tonight when Gino is taking on Killian Crow for that BPW Heavyweight Championship.
You being speechless would be a blessing. But this does not take away anything from Gino Rivera. He's going to walk in there and
And his
conquer like
opponent,
he always does.
from Hell's
Caleb
Gate,
Crush,
Florida.
he wants to do this on his own.
He
Okay,
is the
he's got
commander
this. He's got
of
this.
the congregation. All hail, Ryzen.
Ryzen is back in BPW and he came to play.
The devil himself right there. The man known as Ryzen, as they say, all hail.
I don't think there's any all behind it. I think it's just hail Ryzen.
Well, it's going to be hail tonight. Might be hail for Ryzen. Because the mind game's in tonight. 2 men enter, 1 leaves as the inaugural Livewire champion. Who's it going to be?
Well, if you ask player 177, he thinks it's going to be him. He couldn't walk out of Squid Game with the prize money. But he's got another grand prize on the line. Opportunity for it right here tonight. But again, standing in his way, the commander of the congregation, probably one of the most terrifying individuals to be across that ring from in Ryzen.
I'm scared. Yeah, that's right.
Wow. They're insulting each other's physiques as Ryzen and Caleb Crush exchange shot after shot right there in the middle of the ring, and they are turning this into a Pier 11 brawl.
Pier 11, 12, 13, whatever. They're getting it on right there in that ring because only one could be the inaugural champ. Ryzen with those pointy boots right there. The devil himself with them boots straight from hell.
Referee Benny Gordon failing to restrain Ryzen.
I mean, would you even try?
A guy's got to try to keep order in the match. He's the referee. That's his job. Quite an intense exchange between the two of these, but beyond the taunting that's happening here in the ring tonight, another thing you can't discount is that these are two very experienced men who are no strangers to one another, have collided several times over the course of their career and know each other very well walking into this, as evidenced by that huge leg lariat that Ryzen just drilled Caleb Crush with.
Caleb Crush, Ryzen taking a breather right here, showing his frustration. He can't stay frustrated. You got to be smart, play this smart.
Eyes on the prize at all times if you want to walk out as the inaugural BPW Livewire champion.
These people don't know class. If it bit them in the, you know, I'm not going to say it because we're trying to be PG. But
look out,
oh my God,
the plancha to the outside, almost going right into the front row.
Well, some of these people need to be taken out. Says that lady that was giving me the googly eyes earlier, like, ugh. Devil's gearing up. What's he got planned here? Oh my God!
What a chop.
Like a nipple came flying off. Good
Heard that
Lord.
one all the way back in Denver. Ryzen up top. Raining down the fists in the pretty face of Caleb Crush.
Raining down hell, more like it.
Got to be careful, that's his moneymaker there.
Absolutely, his beautiful face.
And a snap neck breaker by Ryzen. Big boot drops him.
Come on, Caleb. Caleb's lost his focus a bit.
Caleb out at one. I would definitely say that's not a loss of focus there. He knows what he's in this match to do, and that's to come out the first ever BPW Livewire champion.
God, Ryzen has been playing these head games for months.
In he goes. Crossbody is caught.
Look at that strength right there. No days off in the gym because Ryzen's no small man.
210 pounds from Hell's Gate, Florida. That is the commander of the congregation, Ryzen.
Send him straight back to hell with that fall away slam.
Caleb with a low kick. And a beautiful deck breaker of his own, and it's good for a two, but not much else.
Caleb needs to stop talking these idiots out here. Focus on winning this match or putting Ryzen away.
Well, he's picking Ryzen back up, drilling with a fist to the face that sends Ryzen into the corner.
Knocking him back to hell again, whipping him to those ropes. What's he got planned
Changing
here?
corners and a, oh! I might not like Caleb Crush, but I've always admired that spin kick he does in the corner. It's a thing of beauty, but is it enough?
Everything he does is a thing of beauty.
It's only good for a 2 count. A thing of beauty really would have been requiring a 3 count right there, giving him this beautiful
that ref's
champion.
fault. That's the ref's fault. It's Greeley. No one can count to 3.
Benny Gordon can count to 3. He's one of the best refs in Colorado. Crowd firmly sitting down on the back hard.
A single leg crab, shades of the great Lance Storm there.
And I'm sure they feel that one all the way up in Canada. As Ryzen fighting, struggling, reaching, finally gets the ropes.
That was some determination right there to get to those ropes because no other man, every other man would have tapped out of that.
Well, the commander of the congregation is no ordinary man.
No, he's some type of devil. I think he put cast a spell over this entire crowd.
Caleb Crush has that sleeper locked in.
Well, unfortunately, there's no sleep in hell because Ryzen is getting up.
Elbow to the stomach to counter. Ryzen, tried to elbow his way out of that sleeper and got a hair pull mat slam.
Hey, he's got it on his head. It's worth pulling right there. Beautiful leg drop. And we did that in stereo right there. Only good for a 2. Caleb's wondering what he's got to do.
Frustration starting to show on the face of one of the challengers, as the crowd letting him know of their disapproval. Caleb Crush looking for an abdominal stretch type maneuver.
How can you say Caleb sucks? This man is one of the greatest going today.
Oh well, we're not gonna. I could probably accurately call what I just saw, but it would never make television.
Yeah, that's something
that is not consensual.
Straight out of OnlyFans or something. Jeez. Don't Google that, kids. Oh,
come on! The referee has to see that. That is not a legal thing to do to a guy.
I mean, I don't see anything illegal.
Oh! Ryzen reversed out of that abdominal stretch. Oh, and he caught the thumb this time.
Ew.
Trying to force that thumb that has been in the nether regions of Ryzen.
Oh my God.
Oh no, no.
No, not the beautiful mouth of Caleb Crush.
Oh my God. That is not sanitary.
Oh my God, poor Caleb.
Ryzen.
He's like, I'll be able to kiss the women tonight. Oh my God.
I don't think I've ever seen that move out of Ryzen, like modified glam slam off to the side. Oh, I thought we had our first champion there. I thought we had our first ever live wire champion. Caleb Crush barely kicks out of that after being grossly violated.
The determination to win, to be the first.
Oh, super kick.
Beautiful.
And I think everybody in this building, including Caleb Crush, thought that he had that match won after he almost kicked Ryzen's head off.
My God, what's it gonna take? And all these worshipers here get it behind Ryzen.
The congregation is alive and behind the leader.
Live and evil.
Whipping into the ropes. Ryzen with a reversal. Into a hellacious neck breaker that I think Caleb Crush might not know where he is. Oh, barely kicking out at the last second.
And now Ryzen's showing frustration. He's got to pull all the hell and fury to get that win.
Ryzen calling for the end of the match.
Instead of talking these people saying it's over, you need to get over to Caleb and try and do that. Put your money where your mouth is.
Well, and a Ryzen kick.
And that's what happens.
I have never seen anybody kick out of the Ryzen kick.
He did see it coming, but he was able to kick out. My God, what a match.
Caleb cannot believe it.
This is how important the Live Wire Championship is. Who's going to be the first?
There could only be one first, and Caleb is up top.
Caleb pulling out all the stops here.
And he jumped. Nobody home as Ryzen rolls out of the way, and Caleb Crush is in a lot of trouble right now. Salt off the middle rope.
Took that wind out of him too. Couldn't capitalize, get that pin right there, but wait a minute.
The fans want to see it. Ryzen going up top. Caleb Crush is in the drop zone. This could be it.
Come on, Caleb, move.
Ryzen with a six-time bomb.
God. What a bomb, that ring shook.
And we've got our first ever Live Wire champion. Ryzen is done.
Here is your winner and the first ever Battleground Pro Wrestling Live Wire champion, Ryzen.
Ryzen is the the first live wire champion. It took all the hell and fury he had to get that win, but when he did, and you can only be one first, his name will forever be in the history books here at Battleground Pro Wrestling.
Etching his name in stone indeed. Congratulations to the commander of the congregation. And you gotta wonder if Caleb Crush is now second guessing his decision to split ways with Gino Rivera.
You saying stone, more like brimstone, but yes, I asked that question too. I'm gonna get my man Maxwell back there to get the scoop on this. But for now, I guess I gotta say, Hail Rising, the new live wire champion.
That belt is going all the way back to Hell's Gate, Florida, as Ryzen notches another big win, another big milestone for his already legendary career. Your new champion, ladies and gentlemen. So much has happened here tonight at BPW, crowning new champions. Nick surviving his first up close and personal encounter with downfall.
I shouldn't have had to go through that. I'm a broadcast journalist. They tried to attack me because I told
yourself in that situation. But we've got so much more coming up here tonight. Type 1 Warrior will be in action. Dante Smiley is going to take on Deshade, and do not forget our main event, Gino Rivera defending against Killian Crow for your Battleground Pro Wrestling Championship.
We're going to find out it's going to be Killian Choke. That's what we're going to find out tonight.
That remains to be seen, but right now we're going to take it back to the ring for more action. Ladies and gentlemen, we're brought here to you tonight by Precision Electric and Control, 36 years in the electrical industry. They are the industry leader in PLC, VDF, HMI, and industrial controls. Visit them to find out more information at peccolorado.com. Also, don't forget to follow Battleground Pro Wrestling on your favorite social media platforms, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or X, and keep up with all the latest news related to Battleground Pro Wrestling. We are all there at BPW Live GPE.
But right now, we got the handsome devil with his little devil protege is going to be coming out soon.
I was not here for this last month, but I'm scared of what this horrible man has done.
Oh, look
Type
at
1
him.
Warrior.
He's got little devil horns on his head. Isn't that cute?
Is he wearing eyeliner?
It's called guyliner, and he's got it on.
It's called ridiculous, and look at what he's doing to this kid. This does not look the least bit consensual.
Oh, stop worrying about your son. He's okay. He's going to learn to love it because this man is guiding his career to greater heights.
That remains to be seen.
Exactly.
Took him to the dungeon. Good God.
He's seen some things.
Type 1, blink twice if you're not okay.
He's got so much guyliner on, you can tell if he's closing his eyes or not.
One of the most pure-hearted, innocent people in professional wrestling. I am appalled that you are taking such pride in the uncomfortability of one of my best friends in the business.
This is beautiful. This is a man who's been around for years.
No.
Bringing this
Rivera wants a mic.
Let's hear from the Devil Daddy's voice.
The Devil Daddy's got to turn the mic on before it works.
He has his servants do it for him.
Check, check, check. Oh, hello, Battleground Pro Wrestling. My name is Devil Daddy Anthony Rivera, and I am the greatest.
Yes, he is. Applaud him, worship him.
So great, in fact, that I've taken this kid, this prepubescent little boy. I have taken him under my wing, and I have showed him the light. I mean the fire. I showed him the fire. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So from here on out, you're going to see this young man become a winner. He is destined for gold.
So we're gonna make some changes around here. If you didn't notice, he came out with the lovely pair of devilish horns just like these. I put on a little ruse on him. Look at his eyes. Look at show the people. Show the people.
He grew a mustache.
I have never seen that boy
So
look
we
more
started
uncomfortable in
making
his life.
changes, and we're gonna continue to make changes. First of all, Type 1 warrior. The whole Type 1 thing is too negative. You see, I see, he's got diabetes, you see. And it just sounds negative. It just sounds bad.
It does.
So, from now on, we will be referring to diabetes as live-beaties.
He's got live beaties,
So that
kids.
we can be more politically correct for our lovely audience here in Greeley, Colorado. Thank you very much.
He's not dying, folks. He's got live beaties.
Wow.
Oh, look, see, he painted a little mustache on him.
I
got
am
a tattoo
speechless
on him.
right now. I am speechless.
He said this is the most uncomfortable he's ever seen him try to ask a girl out on a date. Yikes! But look how look. This is good for him.
I have seen him ask a girl out on a date. He's happily taken, thank you.
And his opponent, being accompanied by Johnny Casanova, representing JK Pop, from the Pacific Rim, Kaden Koyama.
Kaden Koyama, one half of JK Pop, coming to the ring with Johnny Casanova. These guys are legends in tag team wrestling. I don't know about you, Nick, but I think this is actually going to be my first time seeing Koyama on his own.
Oh, wow. Nothing but first here, BPW. And as far as Casanova goes, he's no Casanova. Let's look at the handsome devil daddy. And look what he's doing, the little pubescent Type 1 with lift beaties.
Oh, good God. You would focus less on this man's medical condition and more on the match. I don't think Kaden Koyama is the type that's interested in shaking hands. This is a man with heritage from the land of the rising sun, a place known for some of the most vicious pro wrestlers ever to set foot in the business. And I've seen Koyama in the ring, so have you, and you know that he's no exception.
Oh, absolutely. One of the best in there going today. Look at that skill, look at that smoothness right there.
And very experienced. Type 1 been in the business about 3 years now. Koyama makes that look minuscule in comparison with his experience.
So you telling me that Type 1 started wrestling when he was like 11? You said 3 years? He was 11 3 years ago.
Wow.
That's what you just said. I'm just repeating that.
You know what? You don't even know the age of the milk in your refrigerator. I don't trust you to know the age of the wrestlers in the ring.
I have people buy my milk.
Well, Koyama trying to buy his way out of that headlock, and he does into a head scissors.
Well, Type 1's learning all about scissors and stuff lately.
Type 1's keeping up with Koyama. That's the story here.
Absolutely. I mean, that's thanks to the handsome devil daddy himself. He's helping him with his in-ring skill, helping with his grappling ability right there.
That remains to be seen.
Look at him. See, he's helping with his grappling. Look at that. Pop those hips a little bit to get out of it. That's a handsome devil daddy move.
Snapmare into an armbar.
Yep, see? Type 1 with live beaties.
Wow.
And his fans chant live beaties. I heard it.
And a spinning toe hold. I haven't seen that one since the Texas Territory days.
Yeah. Terry Funk says hi. Yeesh.
Type 1 in trouble right in the middle of the ring. And Koyama gets kicked off. Type 1 with a rear waist lock.
I think what Type 1 used to do is show that aggression, stop trying to wrestle him.
I mean, this is a wrestling match. You can't blame him.
He needs to get out of his goody two-shoes ways. Embrace the devil daddy. That's how you win. Devil daddy's undefeated here, you know.
Well, Koyama showing his own mat skills as he brings Type 1 back down. We're working back up. Hard elbow to the face.
There you go.
followed by another one, and a clothesline by Type 1 Warrior rocks Caden Koyama.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You see that? That's wrestling.
Type 1 with a flying knee to the corner.
He's inspired. The guideliner is giving him fire.
I think he's always had that confidence.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, Devil Daddy tripped. Why would you trip up your own protege?
He didn't do that intentionally.
It's Koyama. Oh,
my God.
The mark of excellence. And what the hell? That's a disqualification. That's a disqualification. He's throwing Koyama out of the ring.
The handsome Devil Daddy is intervening. Oh, my God.
Whoa. Hang on. First of all, they were cheating. He was cheating. Against my Type 1 Warriors with the limp beast. Oh, you want to take your shirt off like you want to do something. Ref. You want to do something about it. Okay. You want to have your brother's back? Well, I want to have mine too. How about we do a tag match right here, right now at Greeley?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is now a tag team contest.
Tag team action right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, this escalated quickly. I guess Devil Daddy wanted in the match, so he gets to be in the match. And no, he gets thrown right into Type 1. I think this is probably the worst move that you could have made.
Oh, God, it took advantage of the Devil Daddy.
Because now you have put Caden Koyama with Johnny Casanova, and they're in their element. This is a world-class tag team here. What is Devil Daddy thinking?
It's not going to be a good night for Devil Daddy. Don't spank the Devil Daddy. My God, that's offensive.
Devil Daddy hasn't gotten his jacket off.
See how they're taking advantage of him? He had to tape up his nipples.
Well, I'd always known that to be par for the course for Rivera, but JK Pop.
What do you think a Type 1 Warrior comes out with his nipples taped up? I think that needs to happen. That needs to happen next. Oh my God! Koyama with that beautiful drop kick right there. Devil Daddy still got the jacket on. Beautiful tag.
Wishbone.
Oh, poor Devil Daddy. No. Not in the Little Devils. Hard boot right there.
And I think Rivera getting a taste of his own medicine here as Type 1 just standing by watching how it's done. Rivera fighting back. Ooh. That was one hell of a DDT by Johnny Casanova. There are a few better in the business as he's teasing Type 1 with a tag before taking it away.
Johnny Casanova back in there again.
Koyama back in.
My God, this is just so unexpected and exciting. It's throwing me off here. My God. And just look at this. This is beautiful. So this is what tag team wrestling is all about here at BPW. We love tag team wrestling, and you get nothing better than it right here, right now.
Well, when you have a team as experienced as JK Pop, you expect no less in the ring.
Absolutely. There, I had to agree with you.
A shove to Casanova by Rivera.
Just trying to get him off. Come on, he's saying timeout. He's begging off. Come on, stop.
There's no timeouts in professional wrestling.
Sure there are. Arn Anderson did it all the time.
Casanova tying Rivera up into a pretzel.
Somehow I think Rivera's used to being tied up, though.
I think that's a position that Rivera is quite used to. It's
Yikes.
Once again, he takes it to a very private area of the body.
Eek.
And posting him. Rivera has to get the Type 1 Warrior.
He's trying to show this kid how it's done.
I'm surprised to see him pass on a tag.
Because he's showing him how it's done. He's showing him the ropes. This is how you stay in control of a match. Look at him choking out Casanova right there.
He's showing Casanova to the corner is what he's doing. Into the ropes goes Casanova. European uppercut. Into a snapmare across the ring.
Look at that, beautiful, just smooth.
Look at those kicks.
Look
And
at
look at
that.
the flexibility on Rivera.
Don't you just love to see it? Now Type 1's inspired.
If he wouldn't have gone for that arrogant pose there, he might have had a 3 and this might be over.
You call it arrogant?
Casanova with the leg.
You call it arrogant, I call it confidence. And you can't be confident, he deserves to be confident. Veteran in this business, oh my God. He likes that.
I think Rivera likes that chopping.
I mean, a man with taped up nipples, you gotta expect he's gonna like that. Yikes.
Double clothesline, they're both down. Casanova on top of Rivera. Rivera got his shoulders up before the pin could start. Both of these men look like they could use a tag right now.
He's gonna tag in Type 1, his protege.
Type 1 is in. Ducking Koyama.
Look at Type 1. The
Cupid is
inspiration.
jiving here. Oh, I thought we were going for a bionic elbow. Into the rope. Type 1 with a great knee right there to the face of Koyama.
That's a living knee right there for the man with live beaties. My God.
Type 1 into the corner. It's Koyama.
Eats an elbow.
A secret tag. And I think he was going for a stunner there, but I don't think it quite caught.
He got a little bit of it.
Surprise Koyama. Wait, what is Rivera doing here? As he just shoved his tag partner out.
Got tagged in.
Rivera with a unique maneuver here. Oh, and he brought Koyama right on his head for 3.
Look at that. Devil Daddy with
Here
the
are
win.
your winners.
You just love to see it.
The
Don't you,
team
Skyler?
of Anthony Rivera and Type 1 Warrior.
Look at that. See, he saved Type 1 again.
Unbelievable.
Type 1 was struggling.
With friends like that, who needs enemies?
They're the best of friends. Look at that.
Rivera berating Type 1 Warrior.
He deserves it. He almost cost him the match.
You know, I go way back with that guy, and at this point, I question his decision and his choice of
Now
friends.
you looky here, Type 1. I am not gonna come out here show after show after show covering for you. You understand me?
Exactly. Tell him.
But I still have confidence in you. So much so that I am laying out the gauntlet right now. Next show, me and my Type 1 Warrior versus the tag team champion.
Oh, here, you hear it first here, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be the next challengers for the BPW Tag Team Championships.
That is one heck of a challenge thrown down. And now, Downfall Cathedral or the Pillars of Destiny, whoever walks out of here tonight already knows what they have coming down the pike for them next. But I got to question the effectiveness and the cohesiveness of this team right here.
What are you talking about? They won. Thanks to Anthony Rivera.
They won, but you saw the end of that match just as much as I did.
Yes,
I think
saw
those
Anthony
two have
win.
a lot of work to do to come together and be on the same page, but nonetheless, they will be challenging the winners of Downfall Cathedral and the Pillars of Destiny next month. We'll find out who the tag team champions they are that are going to be challenging right here tonight. That's still coming, and we still have our main event, Battleground Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Gino Rivera finally defending against Killian Crow. Can Killian Crow bring home the big one? Nick doesn't think so. I think so, but we're going to find out. Right now, we've got more one-on-one action in the ring for you. We're going to head right there right now.
What somebody else is doing, focus on you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, I know this man. I know this man very well.
You might know this man very well, but right here in BPW, we don't
Introducing
because
first,
he's debuting.
from Dallas, Texas, he is the Apex, Dante Smiley.
He is
Go
not,
ahead and tell us all about Dante Smiley since you know him so well there, Black Diamond.
He is not only the Apex. This man is Mr. International. He is the reigning OIWA Universal Champion. He's held that belt for over a year, defending it all over the country, all over the world. This man has been to Portugal, he's been to Spain, Germany defending that championship, the UK, the list goes on and on, successfully against the likes of Josh Alexander, Bobby Fish, list goes on and on.
That is a literal who's who of wrestling. Impressive resume from Dante Smiley. Let's see what he can show us here tonight in his BPW
And his
debut.
opponent,
And what a challenge he has here.
he is the best shade thrower in the game. From Las Vegas, the Shade.
The Shade, no stranger to BPW. One of the most fabulous, fierce competitors to ever step foot in the Greeley Rec Center. And I don't know what that is on his head.
What do you mean you don't know what that is? That's a fashion statement. So you don't know anything about fashion
It
because
is-
you're so busy shopping at a burnt down Kmart or something. But
It is a fashion statement, a lot better of a fashion statement than I see you make looking like a newsboy out here every week. Maybe that
so
was that. It
lame.
looked like bunny ears. Maybe it's a throwback to Mad Rabbit Collective.
I mean, shout out to Mad Rabbit, but that's not bunny ears. That's greatness right there. Look at that, feeling each other out right here. Dante Smiley, Mr. International, does not want to lose here in his debut. The Shade, he wants to get a win and move up the championship ranks here at BPW, where that be the Livewire Championship or the World Championship.
Well, as he begins to feel this match out, you can feel out what's going on at Battleground Pro Wrestling anytime by following us on all our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, X. Keep up with all the latest wrestling news related to BPW. Follow us at BPW Live GPE.
Absolutely. Oh my God, beautiful.
Little airplane spin there on the ground.
Man, over 10 years in the game. He's taking on the biggest and the baddest. Feeling himself, all the smoothness, all the finesse. That's the apex Dante Smiley.
I don't think that the Shade is feeling being put on the ground so much in this match already. How do you work back if you're DeShade at this point?
You work back the Shade, you do it like he always does. He always comes out, just when you think you got him beat, he comes out on top. So Dante should not take him lightly whatsoever. Probably not going to win a strength contest with that Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
And a brilliant pin by DeShade.
Because of Dante has no gym days off right there. Man is chiseled.
That was a very astute counter there by Dante Smiley as DeShade went for the head scissors.
This man is a living legend, grizzled vet. That's what it's all about. You know how to counter those moves. You see it coming a mile away. You know how to defend and deflect. Right now, DeShade got the advantage right there. With his own side headlock there, grinding in that forearm, as you can see right there, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to discombobulate Dante right now.
Shoulder block goes nowhere.
Nobody moving, no flinching. Come on, let's run it back.
Like
No
running
flinching.
into a brick wall. Splits by DeShade into a hip toss.
A man known for his flexibility. Beautiful arm drag.
Look at the grace on those arm drags, those hip tosses, sending him flying almost out there to the cows in the field here in Greeley.
Arm drag reminiscence reminds me of some Ricky Steamboat right there, the dragon himself.
A boot from DeShade catches Smiley right there in the face.
Let me tell you about them boots from the Shade. Those things really hurt. Just look at them and stuff. You may look at deceptively with the glitter and the sparkles there and stuff, but those boots are heavy.
Heavy indeed, just like those heavy hands right there to the breadbasket in the corner. DeShade finding his footing here in this match.
And right here, the Shade's been working on his boxing skills right there. He's going for that shot, hit a brick.
Dante Smiley with a right hook to the face of Shade. And a European uppercut, and I don't know how that doesn't put your lights out. DeShade with a clothesline duck, peg leg kick.
This man knows all about Europe. That European uppercut straight out of Europe right there.
Full Nelson slam, 1, 2. I thought that was it, Nick.
It's gonna take a little more to put away the Shade. Like I said, it's all about moving the ranks here in BPW. The Shade wants to move up those ranks. He wants to be in the conversation for championship gold.
Absolutely. So many hungry competitors here in BPW. And let's not forget the new target for all the wrestlers here in BPW. The Live Wire Championship is now in play.
Absolutely.
You got to think Rob Rison is watching this match.
Oh, the devil himself is definitely always watching, always lurking.
To see who might be coming down the pike for him next. And I think we're about to, a chop. That one had to sting.
Look at the grill right there.
Camera. I'm sure he spent good money on that grill.
Oh, absolutely. Paid for by with one of those international tours.
That is Dante Smiley. He's not Nelly, so he ain't even got to rob the jewelry store to make him a grill.
Oh, wow. How 2006 of you. And right now, we got 2024 and them boots right there to that arm.
Stomping that hand all the way back to 2006.
Oof. Lord, the Shade in his poor hands can't have any fists of fury if your knuckles are broken.
Definitely taking the advantage of the Shade away. To the ropes, Smiley!
Knocking him down.
Almost put Shade's lights out with that.
That's what Smiley does. You think you got the advantage. You think you have opportunity. Wrong. He always shuts it down. Only good for a 2. Dante looking a little bewildered. He's like, okay, that should be it, but it's not it.
European uppercut sends the Shade into the corner.
And you think about all those competitors I said that Dante Smiley's been in the ring with, you know, each one he learns with. He's like a Saiyan. You fight him and stuff, he gets stronger after each battle. He's absorbed all knowledge, every offense for those competitors. He's taking it with him, and look at that
drop on the Shade.
It's like a straight up, get off me. My God.
Dante Smiley firmly in control of this match. That was good for a 2 count, but that's about it.
Did put all his body weight on top of him right there. Kind of a cocky pin.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. You got to admire. And you have to realize that every time DeShade kicks out of one of those, that's more energy he has to expend. That's closer and closer to that limit that he's going to hit. That's going to allow Dante Smiley to take this match.
Absolutely, and that's what you don't want. God, those fists knocking him down again, just toying with him right there. He said, oh, you want to box, kid? I'll give you some boxing. One more. Kind of doing that rope-a-dope style.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. But he looking like a dope right now, taking those fists.
Big drop kick by Dante Smiley right into the push-ups.
No days off at the gym. That strength right there, dedication.
Well, that looked like 3 to me.
Almost, but almost doesn't count. Almost does not count right there. Dante right now is trying to take some wind out of him, throw him off his game, saying, you're not going to get a 2nd, 3rd, 5th, or 4th win in this match.
But if you know DeShade and you know the kind of dynamic competitor that he is, you know you have to keep him grounded. You cannot let him get to his feet. You cannot let him get up in the air.
DeShade isn't just all about dripping and finesse. He's about those punches, and he's all about wins right there. Getting out of that hold.
Into the rope, and Dante just sent DeShade on his way, or so he thought.
Oh. Shade got his energy.
Shade with a shoulder right there to the abdomen, up, over the back. And an elbow right there to the sternum.
Oh, so crispy, oh, so smooth.
Smooth indeed is, that was a smooth counter by Dante Smiley. Oh, rolling wheel kick.
Got all on the feet.
Almost put the champ's lights out.
Almost knocked out that grill. Jeez.
Is this it for Smiley? No.
Oh my God. So these fans are behind the Shade, which I never thought I would hear.
Hey, these fans know a great athlete whenever they see them.
They think they know greatness and stuff. They got greatness right there in the ring and stuff. Dante Smiley, do not ever count the apex.
The Shade's gonna go up top.
Shade needs to stop playing to this crowd to get the job done while you got Mr. International on his back there. My God, see, that's what I'm
Took a
talking
little
about.
too long showboating on the top rope, and that is such a vulnerable position to put yourself in, and Shade pays for it, and he pays for it hard.
Absolutely, indeed. Took too long. Hard knife edge chop for his troubles. Dante at that middle rope right there. Go for a superplex. The Shade's still in this. He's biting.
Did the referee catch that bite?
He must get bit.
Oh, good God.
Oh my God.
Sending Smiley down to the canvas. The Shade in an advantageous position on the top rope. Oh, and Smiley shuts it down.
Smiley got hops. You don't take him lightly.
Smiley shut him down like it was Mariah Carey shutting down Nick Cannon.
Oh,
And
God.
a Frankenstein.
Never denied athleticism. Oh, my God, is he going for it? Oh, my God, I've seen this. I know what he's doing right here. The Liberation Driver.
I think he just liberated the Shade from this match. That's 3. That's it.
What
Here's
impressive
your
debut.
winner,
Is if there's any doubt.
Dante Smiley.
Apex, Mr. International, the OIWA Universal Champion Dante Smiley walked away with the win and getting inching closer to championship gold here in BPW.
Love him or hate him, you gotta admit that that was one heck of an athletic display by Dante Smiley.
That's why this man's been in the ring with the best of the best, and he's beating them. They take nothing away from the Shade, great competitor.
I definitely think the Shade is one of those best of the best that you just talked about. Dante Smiley, still champion, dominant display here in his
Absolutely.
BPW debut.
Man, if I were managing again, that would be my top pick right there, Dante Smiley.
Definitely hope we see more of him around here for BPW. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, that we are just halfway through a stacked card. We still have plenty of action coming to you here tonight. Tag team titles on the line, Downfall Cathedral versus the Pillars of Destiny, and our main event, where Gino Rivera is going to be defending the BPW Heavyweight Championship against Killian Crow. Are we looking at a new champ tonight or not? Time will tell, but for right now, we're going to take a brief intermission. We will be right back with more Battleground Pro Wrestling. This is Divided We Brawl Genesis.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and right now we're off to a hellacious
The following
start here.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, piecing themselves together from all across St. Louis, the They Them Mayhem, K. Dabber.
You want to talk about somebody I would not want to come across angry in a dark back alley, K. Dabber, looking like they just been released from a mental penitentiary and ready to shred to pieces whoever is unfortunate enough to walk through that curtain.
I don't think they were released. I think they beat up all the orderlies and just walked out. Like, yikes. Oh, right now.
Well, we
And
know,
their
we know this
opponent.
music.
From the Roppongi District of Tokyo, the first dragon, Niles Blood.
From his new residence in the Roppongi ward of Tokyo, Japan. Let me tell you about what happens in Roppongi. Do you know what happens in Roppongi?
What
Nick?
happens?
Bad things happen to Roppongi. Roppongi is run by a combination of the Russian Mafia, the Nigerian Mafia. You have street cred if you are a resident of Roppongi, and nobody's got more street cred in BPW than Niles effing Blood.
Niles Evan Blood, indeed, one of the toughest competitors in BPW. We're going to see him here against the They Them Mayhem, K. Dabber.
We haven't seen Niles Blood in a while, but I tell you, Aside from owing me $3.58, this is one of the toughest guys I know. Pro wrestling, he can do it. Tag team wrestling, he can do it. Death match, he can do it. He can do it all.
Wow, I guess you're number one in the fan club, I see. Now, calm down there.
I'm quite a fan of Kay Daver as well. Kay Daver just embodies an aura that I don't think you find about many pro wrestlers these days. When you see a pro wrestler coming down the aisle, you should be fearing for your life. And I can tell you, I definitely fear for my life every time I see Kay Daver in an angry mood.
I mean, you should, because usually you piss everybody off, you know, just you existing. But right now
I'm
in
not
this
the one
match,
lacking journalistic integrity in the ring that almost had Downfall Cathedral kill me. And Kay Daver, that's a face that looks like somebody that wants to kill you.
a face to kill, looks to kill. Niles Blood's taking his time, said he's just not ready right now. He's got a little injury of his wrist going on. He's just taking some time, you know, just trying to see. That's all. Kay is upset because they're saying that Niles Blood is interfering in their story and their mission in life.
Well, again, as big of a fan of Niles as I am, I would not want to be the person in Kay Daver's way.
Are they chanting balding?
That must be what they're chanting. I know they're not chanting boring because you're not in the ring.
Well, that was lame. You need to think of better things. I mean, I need you to go to school, do something, learn from the Gen Z kids.
I think
right now we got
the
the knock up here,
so that you can learn to lock up in a Greco-Roman lockup just like this. As Kay Daver flexing the testing the flexibility of Niles Blood there.
Say that 3 times.
Yeah, you're telling me. And look, that's a terrifying sight.
Absolutely. Whoa!
And that was a karate flip straight out of a Street Fighter game, sending Niles Blood flying to the other side of the ring.
That was more Hadouken than Yata there. Jeez. Kay daring him, and he
was
chopped. Ooh. There goes the nipple.
That hurt. I just don't think that this chop off is really how Kay wants to go about this.
Kay does not care. Just look.
Oh, the nice thud there, and
just look at them. Don't give a damn.
If you've never taken one of those before, that thud is what hurts the worst. Beating Kay's chest like a drum. Oh, a thumb to the eye.
The great equalizer.
Come on now.
The great equalizer. All okay, all legal. You got to do what you got to do in that ring. You get the advantage.
Good God, I don't know how Kay doesn't have a concussion after that. Oh, that's right. They're undead.
Well, yeah, that helps a lot. But them punches might be, them chops and punch combinations might be bringing them back to life there. And then kill them all over again. Niles needs to stop talking to these people out here, these idiots.
It's a mistake we've seen made several times tonight. You are wrestling the person in the ring, not the fans.
Look at that beautiful move right there, just getting out of it. Snapmare. Just
almost
awesome.
Dropping Kay on their head.
Wrestling
into
everybody.
the rope. Big knee by Saku knee right there to the face of Kay Daver. Is that going to be enough? Only a 2.
Saying that was 3 right there. No need to argue the ref. Need to stay on them. These fans chanting for Kay. They don't have any real taste. They should be chanting Niles, 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 or blood, blood, blood.
I'd be chanting for either of these because it's a terrific match. Hard hitting between 2 of the most fierce competitors we have here in Battleground Pro Wrestling.
How would you feel if you were in the ring with either of them?
I would be scared to be in the ring with Kay Daver.
I mean, you're scared of life itself, so, you know, there's that.
You should be scared of Downfall Cathedral if they come over here tonight. But Niles Blood was scared of that headbutt he just took to the back.
Absolutely. Now that knee into the back there. All the rage.
Agonizing
That primal screaming.
And now a sleeper by Kay.
And Kay has something to prove because, you know, all this screaming and don't mess with me and roar and all that. Let's see if that's going to get somewhere because, you know, in the Live Wire tournament, they lost.
But Kay has been in the ring with some of the most gruesome competitors we've had here in BPW. She's been in the ring with Dorian Maddox, been in the ring with Lindsay Snow, and win or lose has held their own every time. DVT! How long's it been since you've seen one of those?
Jeez, Perry Saturn says hello. Jeez, that was a good one. But you talk about this, but wins and losses matter. You want to get a win because you want to get championship gold. Yes, they hung in there with the best, absolutely. But you got to get the W.
I could argue with you there, Nick, because while they may or may not have gotten the W, those who have gotten the W, where are they now? Who's been here consistently with great showing after great showing? That's Kay Daver. And you've got to think that that leaves some kind of an impression with the BPW Board of Directors when they're thinking about who is the #1 contender for the Live Wire Championship, who is the #1 contender against whoever comes out victorious between Gino and Killian tonight.
Oh, absolutely. This was all about. Let's see if they can do something right now. Those hard headbutts right there to the chest and then to the head. That head of Nas was a big target. Oh.
The Kay Daver is more the product of a Frankenstein-type laboratory than they are of the Isle of Samoa. I would not want to headbutt Kay or get into a headbutt off with Kay.
A headbutt off. I love that. But right now, we're going to see that They Them Mayhem could do something in there with Niles Blood. I want to see what Kay Daver has in this match. I want to see, is it all Metallica Black Album? Can it be that, or is it going to be
Is it going to be Saint Anger?
Exactly.
That looked like a Saint Anger spear there. Kick out by Niles Blood.
Hey, we can go even further. I want to see this if they're going to be Red Hot Chili Peppers with Dave Navarro.
They're going to be what?
Red Hot Chili Peppers with Dave Navarro. You gotta listen to music.
I do listen to music.
Yeah, something besides Kesha. Oh, right now.
Oh!
Beautiful. Sidewalk slam there.
Sidewalk slammed him all the way underneath the bridge.
Niles Blood's outside the ring trying to catch his breath for a minute.
Niles catching a breather on the outside.
That's what you got to do in this match. That's how you stay on top. You don't keep staying in there if you got to.
You have to take into consideration that you're also giving Kay Daver the chance to catch their breath.
Oh, very true. Fair point. But right there, wise move right there.
Shot to the head.
That's a hard head. I don't know.
Another chop.
Those chops brought him back to life earlier, but not so much now. Right now, fans, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about great in-ring action like this one. Subscribe to Battleground Pro Wrestling YouTube page to stay up to date with all BPW action, or go back and relive some of your favorite moments in BPW history.
Sorry, we got something going on in the ring here. Niles thinking Pedigree City, going for that Nile driver.
You can see moments like that attempt at that Nile driver there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on those notifications. My God, Kay got a notification with those forearms to the jaw there.
Well, Niles got a notification with a stomp to the foot. And oh my God, Kay stole that one.
They did
Here's your winner, Kay Daver.
Wow, God, that's got to be an upset right there. Niles is questioning if that was a 3.
I did not see that coming. My God.
Niles is beside himself. As Kay has pulled off probably a first win for them in a long time, as referee Benny Gordon struggling to keep the peace here.
I didn't think they could do it, but they did it.
I guess that's a lesson to never question the ability of the They Them Mayhem.
Good God.
Kay Dabber with a huge upset victory as we march on here at Battleground Pro Wrestling. We got so much more left tonight, Nick, don't we? We got tag team gold on the line. The Pillars of Destiny challenging Downfall Cathedral and our main event. Killian Crow is finally getting his hands on Gino Rivera, but can he get his hands on the BPW Heavyweight Championship that has eluded him for so long? We're gonna find out that and a whole lot more. We're taking it back to the ring right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Battleground Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
This is what we all been waiting for. Pillars of Destiny won a tournament. They become #1 contenders, and here they are getting their chance against the reigning, defending tag team champions, Downfall Cathedral. And as we saw earlier,
Introducing
I still
first.
believe there's some
Last sighted
dissension.
in the Rocky Mountains, weighing
my
in
God.
at a combined weight of over 600 pounds, Paul Titan and Hunter Gray, the Pillars of Destiny.
I wouldn't do that. You're gonna like make your chest bleed there, Skylar. Don't do that.
I wouldn't have gotten in the ring with Downfall Cathedral earlier. However, I have
'Cause you're not
no
brave like
issue with these guys getting in the ring with Downfall Cathedral, because the last time that they did, we had an absolute barn burner of a match in there. And I, for one, cannot wait to see this. And we will see if your theory proves correct. If Ryan Ribbon and Ramrock are just putting up a front, or if they are the same cohesive unit that defeated these guys over a year ago for the inaugural BPW Tag Team Championships.
Over a year ago, it was at November Pain. I need you to keep up with your BPW history there. Not really, my friend. You got to keep up. You can watch all that on YouTube. But that was a crazy match, as you said. For
Almost a year ago. I am tired from a whole night of dealing with you. So my apologies to the BPW universe for my chronological mistake. But what's going to matter is what happens here tonight, and you know that the Pillars of Destiny have been waiting for this rematch for a very long time.
Absolutely chomping at the bit and trying to eat the ring rope there. Yuck.
And
those
from
ring
the
ropes
edge of
been sanitized.
creation, weighing in at a combined weight of 520 pounds, they are the BPW Tag Team Champions, Ryan Ribbon and Ramrock, Downfall Cathedral.
Downfall Cathedral out here, been fighting off challenge at the challenge. And right now, going to defend against their greatest challenge one more time, Pillars of Destiny.
Do you think it's a noble action, or do you think it's tempting fate to go back against the guys who gave them such a fight for these championships back at November Pain?
Well, I mean, it's about defending gold, but also, you know, Downfall Cathedral kind of stupid.
Look out!
Oh my God!
Hunter was going for...
Not gonna fall for that one again, as we saw November Pain.
Look
Oh my
out
God!
the other direction. They took Paul Titan. Forearms to the face as this match is officially underway. Battleground Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships on the line. Up goes Hunter Gray.
Oh my God!
Comes everybody.
This is what I'm talking about. All over the place, just madness, mayhem. Oh my God, you can smell all of them from here. Ugh.
Oh, and here comes Ramrock.
Oh my God!
Rolling senton to the outside. That is a lot of man to be flying at you, even from off the ring apron. Just carnage and destruction everywhere. What is going on, Nick? Is this match even going to get started?
Pulling out all the stops right here to get the advantage. Both men very familiar with one another.
Bell sounded. Double back elbows, you gotta love those.
Oh my God.
Downfall Cathedral crashing down with a double elbow drop. Very smart strategy to try to bring this to a quick end.
That's what it's all about. You do not want this to go long. You want to get it over as quick as you can because both teams, they got to give it to them. When it comes to getting win, they get it quickly.
Paul Titan is rampaging out here on the outside while his partner is taking some punishment in the ring. Downfall Cathedral singing on the same page as we start this tag team match.
My God. I didn't think I would see it, but I'm seeing it.
I think they're going to make a believer out of you here tonight, Nick.
Got Ryan Riven
out into the middle of the ring. Snap neck breaker.
Go for the 3 count.
Almost thought Hunter wasn't going to kick out there.
Like I said, both teams, all 4 men are almost like Wolverine. You think you got them down, they heal fast. Oh my God.
Biting the fingers, taking a page out of Hunter Gray's book.
This is nothing but straight nastiness. But everybody needs shots.
Hunter Gray is a maniacal monster in there, but you got to admire Downfall Cathedral trying to get in his head.
Absolutely. Ramrock trying to stay in control. They want to take this gold home with them. Pounding down on Hunter in the corner and biting again.
What is with all of the biting tonight? I guess that's how bad Downfall Cathedral wants to keep these tag team championships. Hunter with a clothesline attempt.
This match is sponsored by the CDC. While this biting and grossness.
Fireman's carry. Whoa.
God.
Oh, I think Hunter might have caught the eye there, and I don't know how the referee didn't see that. I know that Ramrock is probably going to have a hard time seeing here fourth after getting his eyes clawed.
Ramrock got rocked right there with that kick straight to the dome. And now Brandon down with the fist of fury right there.
Not checking those closed fists.
I mean, would you? Oh my God.
Biting the head.
Both teams, when they see this thing, meat, eat. It's like gross.
I would say that Ramrock needs to get that tag, but Hunter Gray was standing right in his way between him and Ryan Riven.
Yeah, that's no man's land. You're not getting any tag that way.
And look at the unorthodox offense of the Pillars using each other as a weapon.
That's what they do best.
Ramrock's ribs have got to be killing him after the mountain of a man that is Paul Titan comes crashing down on top of him.
That is old man right there. All strength, all power.
Referee having a little hard time telling whether to break the hold or count the fall.
I think he's scared.
I'd be scared too. Have you ever had the Pillars of Destiny right there in your face?
I pray not to ever because the smell will kill me.
I can tell you I have, and even if I do hate you, I can't say that I wish that on you. That is a too scary man right there.
God, that boot straight to the face right there. A Ramrock. Fans loving both teams here. Ramrock getting rocked. Pillar to post. Paul Titan proven to be just the Titan that he is. Daring Ryan Riven say, hey, you want to tag him? You want to tag in?
Oh,
try it.
Riven got a face full of apron there. And he fell for the trap, distracting the referee while the Pillars double team Ramrock. Faking out a tag. Even though I'm pretty sure the referee can't tell the difference between Paul Titan and Hunter Gray.
Right.
That's just two feral madmen there. And a spear sends an unorthodox spear under the bottom rope.
That's literally use your head.
To the floor.
Use your head as a spear.
What is he beating him with, and why is this not calling for a disqualification?
He's not going to disqualify them. He will face sheer death if he disqualifies these teams. The best team will win.
Ramrock is hurting in a big way for that tag.
Hurting when it
And
takes
a
a claw.
Von Erich style claw.
He's clawing both ends right there. The back of the head, the front of the head.
More like a vice grip.
And what
And
a vice.
Ramrock's got to watch it because if he goes out, we've got new tag team champions. As the crowd is trying to jolt some energy into Ramrock. He's feeling it. He's working his way back up.
Crowd is undecisive. They're here for both teams, really, but my God, Ramrock finding out of it.
Oh, and Hunter gets control again.
Two big old hard heads hit each other, disorienting one another.
Headbutt back.
My God. Ooh. Well, 0 IQ versus 0 IQ there. Yeesh.
Oh, and they are both down
No brain
as
cells.
they struggle for control of this match. And speaking of control, we are sponsored tonight by Precision Electric and Control. Over 36 years in the electrical industry. Precision Electric and Control is the industry leader in PLC, VFD, HMI, and industry controls. Visit them at peccolorado.com for more information.
Right there and stuff, and you know, you can't get it tightened down. He's revved up, he's fired up. Oh my God, Ryan River trying to go for a slam there.
Didn't quite work out as he plans, but
plants with that knee.
Oh, and rolling right across the back.
And it's thinking down Orthodox style, and so that also affects your partner right there, but you break up the pin. My God, fighting back and forth right here, the forearms. Knee. Paul Titan is a man who is saying, no, I feel no pain.
And Ryan Riven is a man possessed by the need to retain those BPW Tag Team Championships when you've had a reign as long as these two have. Oh!
My God, beautiful.
Riven just got nailed, two, and Ramrock bowls right over the top of all three men,
out of
breaking
nowhere.
up that pin just in the nick of time. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match.
I gotta say, this is tag team wrestling. This is why the best teams come to BPW.
You will only find tag team action of this caliber at Battleground Pro Wrestling. Do not forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. You can catch this replay and all the action on our YouTube channel, and give us a follow on our social media channels at BPW Live. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on X.
Turn those notifications for YouTube. Watch November Pain to see the first match, but then witness this one right here, because man.
I think they may even be topping the match that they had back in November. This is unbelievable here. You can tell how bad these teams want these prestigious championships as we have stereo spine busters. Downfall Cathedral looking to retain with a, oh my God.
Within inches right there, inches.
I have never in my life seen such a close pinfall.
My God. If I believed in a metric system, I say within centimeters.
Whatever system you believe in, that was close.
Absolutely. My God.
Hunter has Ramrock by the throat.
Throw him out of there. Like, get out of my ring. Jeez.
Look out, Paul Titan with a full Nelson. Hunter looking for the kick.
Oh.
And the
God.
that face buster right down. 1, 2, so close to the ropes, but he kicks out.
My God.
What are the Pillars of Destiny going to have to do to Downfall Cathedral to pry those championships from their hands?
Look like they're gonna practically kill him to get those belts. My God.
That's not something I would put past the Pillars of Destiny.
Oh no, they've done that many times. But no one's gonna try and charge him if anything, because
What do you think those skulls and those spines that they bring to the ring are from?
death to their enemies. Eesh. Oh.
And a stunner, sending Hunter Gray flying. Sending him into an epileptic seizure.
It was a hell of a stunner.
Tag to Ramrock. Now the legal man, as the Pillars of Destiny
Going for
are
their
in
downfall.
trouble. Downfall Cathedral looking for the end of things. Paul Titan is back up though, and he pulled it out of the way.
God.
Ryan Ribbon eats all of that spear.
And the spear come from Ramrock is no joke. My God, there goes your ribs.
And you look out, Hunter Gray is ready to capitalize on probably the biggest mistake ever made in a BPW ring. But
Ramrock fighting off. So you're not
Ramrock's
choking
ready to
slamming me
let
tonight.
go of those championships. Paul Titan has something to say about it.
Ramrock still fighting his way out, fighting with all his might. But you get in there with both men now. Oh my God. Oh.
Choke slamming him to oblivion. And that's the end of a historic tag team championship
Here are
reign.
your
We
winners.
knew.
Wow! New BPW Tag Team Champions, the Pillars of Destiny!
Unbelievable! I swore that the Livewire Championship was the only new champions you would see tonight. The Pillars of Destiny have proven me wrong, and Nick, I don't know what to say. I think there's some miscommunication there from Downfall Cathedral. We've got new champions. That's the bottom line. We've got new champions.
My God, help any team who wants to step up against them. Devil Daddy Type 1, good luck.
Oh, good God. I hope Hunter's careful as he's slinging that belt around. I've seen him slice himself open with belts doing that.
Speaking of the Devil Daddy, he's out here witnessing this and looking.
I think he likes what he sees.
My God, I never thought I would see this. The Pillars of Destiny, your new BPW Tag Team
that's Devil
Champions.
Daddy's favorite thing he's seen that has not happened on the Vegas Strip.
Right. My God. Let's take it a celebration.
And the now former champs are in disbelief. A mirror of the situation we saw back in November when the Pillars shook hands with the men that bested them.
And just like in November, they're going to shake hands. Or they're going to eat raw meat together or something. I don't know. Oh, my God.
No honor among thieves, but there is honor among Downfall Cathedral.
Ugh. Sportsmanship is so disgusting. It's like you just lost.
Well, at least they can admit who's the better man.
Ramrock, Ryan Ribbon had to look on, think about what's been taken from them by the
Show respect there from Hunter Gray.
By the new BPW Tag Team Champions, Pillars of Destiny.
Absolute monsters.
Man, what a night, what a match. Ugh, so I can smell that through the camera. Yikes. Ugh.
All I can tell you, Nick, is that I'm glad that you and I are not in the BPW tag team division right now.
Oh, I would totally ditch you as a tag team partner. I would not even.
I would have fed you to Downfall Cathedral a long time ago, but Downfall dealing with probably the toughest loss of their career so far.
I mean, you win some, you lose some. They lost the tag team championships. This is their only loss here in BPW.
Previously undefeated, but
had to happen at some point.
Handling the situation with class.
Tonight just wasn't their night. Yeah, that makes me sick.
Because you want that soap opera drama. You want to see Fred's brand. You just have to win. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Did you see that? That was a spear from Ryan Ribbon, dropping Ramrock, and now he's choking him with a t-shirt. Oh, Ryan Ribbon, what has gotten into you?
Oh my God!
I am disgusted by what I just saw.
I kind of like this.
You sick human being.
And you know what's best about this? I told you I was right. Number one journalist in all professional wrestling, broadcast journalism.
And a flash knee to the face knocks out
Wow.
Ramrock. That's been your best friend for years. That's been the man that you stood by undefeated here at BPW for almost a year.
That's what friends are for. I guess not. Yeesh.
With friends like that, who the hell needs enemies?
Good God. Ryan Riven going to the back there.
We get Ramrock some help out here. I think he might need to be escorted to a local medical facility.
Oh my God. Oh God, he's not done.
Riven isn't done.
Oh my God.
This is a PG show. And
It's
Angel
drove him.
swings right there, driving his face right into the mat.
That one Angel, that straight up
And
demon.
here comes the referees.
I don't think the referees
Get
can
him off
stop
of
this
him.
man.
Get him off of him. This man might be injured.
This man's determined. He's pissed.
No.
Oh my God. Oh, whoa. Hey,
What are we doing here?
wait a minute.
That's your chair.
You sure you
Nick.
want to do it? You sure you want to do
That's
this?
your chair. That's your chair. No.
Yeah.
No, we're going to get fined if you do that. That's
You got
a very
BPW
nice
management
brand new
right
chair.
there.
No,
BPW
don't do it.
management.
That's
Pete
BPW
Villano.
owner Pete Villano. You've made your point, Riven. You've made your point.
All right,
This is
that's
not
good.
necessary.
Don't do that. Don't go that
This
far.
is not necessary.
I mean, I get it, but don't go that far, all right?
This
You're
is
good.
not necessary.
Don't do it.
No! Oh my God! He just crushed his head between the ring post and that chair. You are a monster, Riven. Get him out of here. Call the Greeley police. That is assault.
Assault?
Now he acts like he regrets what he did.
You call that assault? That was a damn murder we just witnessed. My goodness. But guess what the best part is, Skylar? I told you. I knew this was going to happen. I was right. I was right. Oh my God, I was right. I told you, number one broadcast journalist in all professional wrestling, me, the Black Diamond Scenic.
debatable. Number one scumbag in all of professional wrestling, just
Hey,
like Ryan
I'm not the
Riven
one who hit someone
for
with a
what he
chair.
just did. I could say you instigated this. You fueled this fire. This happened because of you. Ramrock is on this way to a local medical facility with possibly a concussion because of you. Congratulations, Nick. I hope you feel good about yourself.
I mean, I feel good. I was right, as I always am.
That's what you have to tell yourself to sleep at night. This is disgusting.
I sleep well. I'm
This
rich.
is disgusting, and I guarantee you that that's not the last that Ryan Riven is going to hear on Ramrock.
I mean, look, Ryan went far. I still don't really like the guy, but you know, hey, I love Killer Instinct that he showed it.
These championships, that should be, and now he's fighting him again.
Oh my God.
Ryan Riven does not know when to leave well enough alone. This is disgusting. This is despicable. This is a reprehensible assault.
Well, I mean, he's going to be fined for pushing those refs. And
I hope he gets fined. I hope you get fined.
What? I didn't do anything. I was right.
I hope everybody laughing about this gets fined.
I'm laughing. And I'm shocked, but I'm laughing too.
I hope the Bell Girl gets fined.
Jeez.
You all are despicable for laughing about this. This is a very serious matter.
Oh, shut up.
You rectify the situation. You know what? I'm glad you don't have a chair. That's karma.
I have a chair. My
One that you
great servant
stole.
gave it to me.
One that you stole, just like.
My servant gave it to me.
You have no servant.
I do.
Oh my God, this is reprehensible. I need something to get us back on track here.
I was
we
right,
were having such
America.
a great event here tonight.
Number one broadcast
And this
journalist.
scumbag just
I
skated.
was right. I told you. I
need to
told
get
you.
out
I
of my
told you.
face. Get out of my face. You were a reprehensible human being, and so is Ryan Riven. But always, gentlemen,
number one journalist.
Back here on the positive, back on the positive. That's positive. We still have two incredible matches right here tonight at BPW. Divided We Brawl. We got one coming up for you, but do not miss our main event. Gino Rivera, Killian Crow, BPW Heavyweight Championship on the line.
I was right about that. And I'm right about Gino being forever champ.
I do not get paid enough to deal with you. We are getting back to the action because we have, we need a positive here. We need a positive spin on it. We have the return of Diego De La Cruz.
That is the new Texas Pro Wrestling champion.
Making his way to the ring.
Diego De La Cruz. He's
From
putting that
H-Town
belt
by way of Greeley, Colorado. He is the new Texas Pro Wrestling Lone Star Champion, Diego De La Cruz.
Diego De La Cruz is also in the finals of the tournament to crown the first ever BPW World Champion. And you got to think,
oh, look at this, look at this.
because this guy knows. This guy knows.
He knows that you
He knows
pay him off.
Scumbag. And he knows who the person at this desk with real journalistic integrity is. But he was in the finals of the championship tournament to crown our inaugural BPW World Heavyweight Champion. He's back tonight, and you got to think whoever wins out of Gino or Killian has got to be thinking of who wins this here tonight. We got to get this guy a mic.
Somebody get the mic.
Hometown boy is back, and you know he's got something to say.
You got to say something about you and your bad breath. Jeez.
He's got to say something about you and
Thank
your
you, Skip.
unwashed
Thank
ass.
you, Skip.
Whoa, PG.
Greeley, Colorado, I'm home again. Yes. I don't know if you guys saw, but this week I issued an open challenge. And that was to anybody in the back, anybody in Colorado, anybody in the country can come and challenge me for this new Texas Pro Lone Star Championship. Any and all comers, right? But it's not just about the match, it's not about anything else, it's about showing who you are, showing who you want to be, right? Yes. And that's what this title represents. That's why I go everywhere. That's why I defend it pretty much every weekend. And my back hurts. So, with that being said, this open challenge is now open. And I'm waiting for you.
Okay, who's going to answer the challenge right here?
Well, this ought to be interesting. Someone definitely knowing how to make an entrance or delay the entrance.
And entering the challenge from a city called Denver on a street called Colfax, he is Jay Camacho.
Jay Camacho challenging.
One hell of a statement by the young Jay Camacho. If you want to get noticed around here, I guess this is how you do it. You step right up to the big dog, Diego De La Cruz. If there's one thing that I can say to Jay Camacho's credit is there is not an ounce of fear in the body of that young man.
No, we've seen him pull off some crazy maneuvers, no care about his own body.
Way to
no
step
fear.
up when the opportunity presents itself.
I mean, who wouldn't want? That's a prestigious championship right there.
New Texas Pro Wrestling Lone Star Champion Diego De La Cruz gracing us with his presence here again in his hometown of Greeley, Colorado.
Ugh.
But can the youngster, Jay Camacho, bring all of his experience, all of his street smarts from his upbringing on the mean streets of Colfax right down the road in Denver? Can he topple the veteran?
The mean streets, really. What, that evil cow that's down the road?
I said Denver, not Greeley.
Ugh. I don't know which one's worse.
So you can feel the tension in the air as these two get ready to lock up. Diego De La Cruz offering a sportsmanlike hand. Oh, Jay Camacho, all business here tonight.
Yeah, no time for no sportsmanship. It's time to win championships is what it's all about. His hands shaking and stuff. Gross.
It's Jay Camacho giving up a size and a height advantage against Diego De La Cruz here.
Diego De La Cruz, as you said, a veteran, reigning and defending champion. Had no idea who his opponent would be here tonight.
And he just deposited Jay Camacho on his face.
It doesn't seem like a deposit. It seemed more like a bounce. Like a bounce check. Overdraft.
Well, Jay bounces right up and taking the fight back to Diego. Arm wringer applied. Into a headlock.
Right there, very game. Jay Camacho wants to prove himself, get championship gold. It's time to show and prove, kid.
You know, for somebody so young in his career, Jay Camacho has had his mettle tested against some of the biggest names here in Colorado, to include J.K. Pop.
Oh, absolutely. He's hung in there with the best of them. And right now he's in there. I got to give it to him with one of the best.
It's always interesting to see how a tag team guy, which Jay Camacho is with his partner Queso, fares in singles competition, and Jay is holding his own.
Absolutely, and here's the thing, yes, he's in a tag team, but when it comes to the bottom line in this business, it's a selfish business. It's about getting that singles championship gold and being recognized as the man, the leader. And he wants to be that. He wants to have his name etched in stone right there as the new Texas Pro Wrestling Lone Star champion right there, and he just might. 2 count.
Arm drag.
God. Arm drag for arm drag. Let's sweep. Oh. One of his own.
Magistral cradle. Rolling through that lucha background of De La Cruz coming through. And look at the fast-paced action between these two.
There wasn't nothing lucha about that boot to the gut.
Well, that definitely slowed things down, allowing him to catch his breath.
Oh, hard knife edge chop from Jay Camacho. Jay Camacho showing some aggression. It's a spirit here. I love this.
There you go. That may not have been anything lucha about that chop to the gut, but there is all the lucha in the world of those chops. Luchador's known for some of the hardest chops in the business. Jay Camacho definitely learning from the best. Slipping in for a attempt at a head scissors, countered by De La Cruz with a kick to the back of the head.
De La Cruz said, try again next time, kid. Straight with that boot, the disrespecting that boot, that kick to the back right there. Allow that boot scrape right there to the face.
Camacho needs to hustle to get back in control of this one, and I think he's about to get a little payback.
Oh, yeah.
For those chops.
So you want this or that? I hope you can take it.
That's Diego De La Cruz showing you how it's done.
And these fans are sick. They're saying one more time? My God. His poor nipple. All right, be quiet, Skylar. Oh. See, that's a chest, not a gut.
You hear that chop all the way back in Colfax Avenue.
What's so mean and bad about Colfax?
You know, Colfax is the longest, most wicked street in America. Bad things happen on Colfax, and bad things happen when you cross Jay Camacho, or so he tells me.
Wow, sounds like Roppongi. Jeez, oh.
It's Roppongi, get it right. Baka Gaijin.
Yeah, English, please. And right now,
I think that that super kick was in plain English and almost got the 3 count.
My God, right there. And that Diego De La Cruz is kind of smiling. He's embracing this.
Camacho to the outside and eats a face full of apron on the way out.
We've seen Camacho out there on the floor and stuff before.
I think the front row might want to look out. No, Camacho's going to let the young challenger get back in the ring. No, he's not. Missile drop kick, sending Camacho face first into the laps of the front row there.
Those some dirty laps. You might want to get some shots after that. But right now, Diego De La Cruz, he's seen that moxie, that aggression. And
he's sending him in the laps of the fan.
Gross.
That fan is getting a free selfie that you'd normally have to pay $20 for at the merch table.
Jeez, I heard it was $50. Oh my God!
If you want to know how bad those hurt, have somebody chop a wrestler in your lap. Sending him in, and Camacho reverse. Sending De La Cruz face first into our shiny new ring posts.
As it happens, you try to play cute too long and stuff, you get a face full of ring posts right there.
Well, Camacho has to get De La Cruz back in the ring. You cannot win that championship if the man gets counted out.
No, absolutely not. Challenging him, daring him to get back in there, saying, okay, your turn. You try to come in. Oh!
Missile drop kick, sending him into the front row.
And that's what we call a receipt, ladies and gentlemen. A long CBS
here at
style.
BPW, you sign a waiver if you sit in the front row. A wrestler very well may end up in your lap.
Ugh. That sounds like a rough night right now.
Sounds like a typical night for you in Atlanta.
What?
Jay Camacho getting control. What goes around comes around with those chops. Oh, a
God,
thud to the
hard
chest,
chops.
and that's cannot sit well with the champ.
I never thought I was in Atlanta when I'm from Beverly Hills, but okay.
Oh, you were world
went hard.
traveled. World traveled
Leg
like
drop there.
Diego De La Cruz. And that was, we were inches from having a new champion there, Nick.
Almost, but again, as I said earlier, almost doesn't count. You got to get 1, 2, and 3.
Counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, but not in the ring at BPW.
Those hard elbows, the back of the head are like a hand grenade. Good Lord.
Yeah, no matter the outcome, you got to respect this effort being put in tonight by Jay Camacho, and you got to wonder what his tag team partner Queso thinks of this. But Queso, as well as you, can catch this and all of our events live on our, not live, you can catch the replays on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Battleground Pro Wrestling YouTube page. Stay up to date with all the BPW action, or go back and relive some of your favorite moments in BPW history, like possibly this new champion being crowned here tonight, which we were just seconds away from.
Right there, Diego De La Cruz thought he had him. Nah, says Jay Camacho. I got you.
From a new Texas Pro Wrestling champion.
Jay Camacho is one of those you do not want to count out.
Thunderous DDT by Jay Camacho.
Jay Camacho is one of those that reminds me of early days of Sean Waltman, 1, 2, 3 Kid.
How many of those close calls can Diego stand?
He's got to be upset. I'm getting his head a bit there.
That
He's
is
like, wait a minute.
Several times that I have seen this man kick out with literal milliseconds to spare. And Jay Camacho eats the post. Diego De La Cruz with very elegant splash there in the corner.
A twisting splash right there.
Knee to the face. That could very well be a knockout shot, as Diego De La Cruz not immediately going for the cover. Is he going to regret wasting that time? I think he very well may, because Jay Camacho managed to get the shoulder up at the last possible second, arguing with the referee.
It wasn't wasting time and stuff. It's trying to let me catch my breath for a minute. That's what it was all about. This man is spent. Energy is low. He's saying, what do I have to do to put this kid away? He didn't think he'd be facing the very game Jay Camacho here tonight.
Well, he's going to start by stomping him.
Boots, mud holes, all in the corner for days. And now Diego, he's turning up that aggression as this matchup progressed.
And a unique move there, driving the rear end of Diego De La Cruz into the face of Jay Camacho, who just barely got that shoulder up.
He says, I'm only half dead, not completely dead. I'm still in this. I want that gold. And he wants to beat the man who possesses that gold, Diego De La Cruz. He's wondering, Diego, that is, what is it that I have to do?
What's it going to be like for Diego De La Cruz if he goes back to Texas without that championship belt?
My God, the parades, the pageantry, everything will be over for him, and we'll have a new celebration for Jay Camacho.
They'll be celebrating that all night down on Colfax. Kicking De La Cruz off the middle rope, up and over. Jay Camacho rolls through. And that was a fist to the face, backstabber.
Jesus.
Shades of the Colon family in Puerto Rico.
Taking a moment to get this pinfall, because again, energy is spent, only 2.5. My God.
What a match.
And fans, this is why you had to be here live and stuff to witness this.
As you can definitely catch us on YouTube, but there is nothing like the experience of seeing BPW live, as he was going for a twist of hate there. Up, over, and
oh my God.
Long blower right there. Lumbar check by Diego De La Cruz.
Yeah, everything's blown on that. Jeez.
And another kick out.
My God.
Jay Camacho might be young, barely into his 20s, but kid, I guarantee you're going to feel that one in the morning.
Right now, he doesn't care. The only thing he cares about is
Look
the
at
gold.
the redness on the chest of Jay Camacho there from those chops. Jay's coming out of this with some battle scars, but can he come out of here with a new Texas Pro Wrestling Championship?
Jay's gonna know he's been in that ring with Diego, but right now he's firing up.
Back elbow.
Shut down.
Send him into the corner.
Every time he thinks he's got an inch, he takes it away from him.
De La Cruz got to get back into this match. Taking control again, but Camacho says no. Off the rope with a crossbody. Amazing how much of this match that Jay Camacho has been able to command control of.
Oh, God. This is all in this.
I have never seen a move like that. Swinging around, using the momentum for an arm drag.
Disorients, takes him off his game. That kick certainly does as well.
Into the corner. Neck breaker.
God.
And it's the delay on the cover going to cost Camacho what could have been a championship pin.
The energy is gone.
Oh, good God. Another millisecond. That was like a 2.9.
Again, 2.99 doesn't count. It's 1, 2, 3 that counts. That gets the gold home. Who's going to have it? This is going to be retained versus gained. What's going on here? My God.
Camacho gets caught in an accordion rack. An accordion rack from out of nowhere. What? He didn't give up. He didn't give up. He did not give up. He didn't give up. He gave up, all right.
Jeez.
Good Lord. That accordion rack from out of nowhere, and I think... Referee is saying that the match is over. Jay Camacho did give up. Diego De La Cruz has retained his championship.
Here's your winner, and still New Texas Pro Wrestling Lone Star Champion, Diego De La Cruz.
De La Cruz, wow, catching Camacho from out of nowhere with that accordion rack. And I don't know whether to call that skill or a stroke of luck, Nick. Jay Camacho, for the majority of this match, had Diego De La Cruz with his back against the ropes. Win or lose, that was a hell of a showing from this young man here tonight.
Absolutely, give it up for Jay Camacho. He hung in there. Right now, we got some sportsmanship. What's going on here? Diego's gonna knock him out. Oh, come on. Right now, Jay Camacho, he showed and he proved.
But once upon a time, I think Jay Camacho was that bright-eyed young upstart, like, the Diego De La Cruz is in the shoes of Jay Camacho.
Absolutely, everyone's been there once upon a time. He sees greatness in Jay Camacho.
Respecting the fight that this young man brought. What an impressive showing by Jay Camacho.
Impressive indeed, oh my God. Still, your new Texas Pro Wrestling Lone Star champion, Diego De La Cruz.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an incredible night of action here at Battleground Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely.
We are not done, though.
No.
We're not done. We have our main event. Killian Crow is finally getting his hands on Gino Rivera.
Yeah.
What do you think's going down here tonight, Nick? I mean, we heard the release of your hit single, Forever Champ. You think that Gino is going to walk out of here with this championship reign? Oh, this one I know, over a year long.
There you go.
Do you think the year-long streak is still going to continue? Or do you think that tonight is the night where everything comes to a halt and we crown a new king of Battleground Pro Wrestling?
Well, right now, the chips are all... Everything's on Killian Crow because I've called him Killian Choke. I've been saying, show me that killer instinct. Let's see if we can do that tonight. Or else it will be Forever Champ once again from Gino Rivera.
We're going to find out who's walking out of here tonight as champion, and we're going to do that right now. This is Battleground Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for our main event of the evening. Over a year, Nick, this man has represented the tip top of BPW. He has turned away a literal who's who of professional wrestling to keep this belt.
This is why I call him. I made a song all about him. Check it out on Spotify. Forever Champ, because he has held that championship over a year, knocking off, as you said, challenge after challenge. And will tonight be no different? Right there, yes. Look at that. Look at that. There's a champ. Forever Champ. Right there, Forever Champ. World travel.
Giving us a good close-up look at that BPW
World
Heavyweight Championship.
It's the World Championship. He's defending all over the world. Defense after defense. This man has had a A big championship schedule.
Even turning back such names as the Brian Kendrick.
Yes.
And a whole lot more.
Turns said that Gino was the man with the plan, huh? Haters gonna hate. Don't worry about it, Gino.
Gino is popular with the fans as ever.
Yeah, that guy needs to be sponsored by Ozempic.
Wow.
What? I'm trying to help him.
Gino laying down the gauntlet, laying down the belt, smack talking with Killian Crow.
Killian Crow coming out here, the intimidation factor, that mask.
And you got to think of the journey of Killian Crow over the past year. From running with a guy like Caleb Crush.
What?
And when Caleb Crush tried to make him a background character, Killian Crow said that that's not good enough. Killian Crow wants it all.
You're trying to say that Caleb was trying to make him an NPC.
That is
not
exactly
accurate.
what Caleb was trying to make him.
Oh.
But I tell you, it's going to take one hell of a competitor to pry that BPW championship out of the hands of Gino Rivera.
Representing that beautiful flag right there in Puerto Rico. And the championship right there in the middle of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event tonight is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the BPW World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Fort Lupton, Colorado, weighing in at 260 pounds. He is the Mile High Mauler, Killian Crow. And the champion from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 165 pounds. He is the Battleground Pro Wrestling World Champion, Gino Rivera.
Soak it in, champ, soak it in. This is your world, we're just living in it.
But is he soaking it in for the final time? The BPW World Championship is on the line.
So much disrespect out here from these idiots. This man is the inaugural BPW World Champion. Show some respect. That's right. Exactly. He built this house.
Well, for better or for worse, Gino Rivera has to deal with the fact that these fans paid to come in the door and they are entitled to their opinion.
No, they're not.
Just slinging that championship belt at the referee. Having a little hard time containing that magnificent piece of gold right there. As Killian dodges expertly as Gino tries to.
Oh my God. Getting this started off right here. A hot start.
Uppercut.
Oh my God. Killian Crow showing all that pissed offness there.
Leaving Gino literally crawling.
He's got him for a minute, just for a minute.
Gino up and over.
Oh God.
Backdrop.
He hasn't got his jacket off yet. Oh my God.
Slam. Killian Crow showing that size and power advantage. Oh, and he just frog splashed an empty mat.
And showing a little bit of inexperience against the experienced forever champ, Gino.
Gino
Rivera.
has almost 2 decades of experience in this business. And at some point, see, look at the intelligence there, using the apron to his advantage.
using every inch of that ring, every part of it.
When you have something on the line like the BPW World Heavyweight Championship, and he just slapped a fan in the face with that jacket.
Yeah, they deserved it. Oh, this is like Killian deserved that boot to the face. All that junk he's been talking.
This has been a rivalry that has been building for months. Killian earning this championship shot as a result of winning the Battleground Blitz. I mean, finally getting to cash in after Gino has found one reason or another to duck him month after month.
Duck him? He had a bad case of Killianitis. He came down with it. Dr. Samsonite has a note that proved it.
As we saw on the Tron there, he looked like he had a bad case of eating some tortilla chips while he's watching Killian work to become better, work to win, and work for the right to be the face of BPW.
Ugh, what an ugly face.
I don't know what we call a Baldwin in Fort Lupton, Colorado, but whatever it is, it's getting beaten here tonight.
We call it a mauling. Boom. Always that ring awareness, smart, always knows what's going on. It's Gino for you.
Gino with a senton bomb. Killian up at 2.
You wouldn't think about size advantage and stuff. Yes, Killian Crow has that, but I've seen Gino take down men even bigger than Killian and get the 1, 2, 3.
Does not mean that, that Killian's going to make it any easier for him tonight as Gino works that neck, grating the face with that forearm.
Get those eyes, can't see. Take the air out of him too. Beautiful knee drop.
Kick out after 2 by Killian.
Saying it should have been 3.
You can't let this match get too far away from you, Killian.
Wait a minute. Okay, you're rooting for people here. You're supposed to be not biased, okay?
I am not biased. You want to talk about not biased? You wrote a whole damn song that you released on iTunes, on Netflix, on whatever the platform is you're streaming it, about how you want Gino to retain. Don't talk to me about impartiality.
It's called Forever Champ because he's been Forever Champ over a year. It's truth. It's facts.
Might not be truth after tonight because Killian is hungry for this gold. Can Gino hang on to what he's held on to for over a year? Whether you agree with his tactics or not, Gino has held on to this championship. I can tell you something. Oh, right. It's sliding right over the head.
It's like 3D right in your face.
I don't know what your personal experience is, Nick, but I've known Gino for a very long time, and I can count on one hand maybe the number of months that I have known Gino where he has not held a championship. This is definitely one of the biggest prizes that sits on the mantle on the storied career of Gino Rivera.
That's what I call Gino, Ultimo Gino. He is a belt collector, a real belt collector, belts everywhere all over the country, and he proudly defends the BPW World Championship all over the country as well, successfully.
As many belts as he has accumulated and is proud of. I've talked to Gino. There are few, if any, that he is more proud of than this beautiful piece of gold that we have right here, the BPW World Championship.
Well, you should be honored that Gino even talked to you.
And with every defense, Gino has added prestige to this belt.
That's what he is, prestigious
With everything
man
that he has accomplished, you know he is not ready to relinquish this, especially to somebody who is a pseudo protege once upon a time like Killian Crow.
I mean, he threw all that away, Killian Crow did. He said, I could do this on my own. And I got to give it to him. He's come through with some wins, but this is the big one here. Can he do it? Does he have what it takes? Will he show that killer instinct? That we just had a beautiful cartwheel into that bump right there. But Gino, is it going to be enough?
It's about more than just killer instinct. This is going to be the make or break. This is going to be the tell-all moment of whether betting on himself paid off for Killian Crow.
I want him to show me something. Show me something. That's all I ask. Can he do it? I give him this much. Yes, he's worked hard. Yes, he's trained hard in the gym. But is that going to be enough against a veteran like Gino?
Killian being rocked and sent into the corner and knocking the taste out of Gino's mouth with that counter fist.
Oh, my God.
Gino misses the right.
Swing and a miss there.
Killian catches a hook.
Oh, almost
Gino.
like a spinning back fist.
Oh!
Knocked each other out there. Yikes.
And if Gino wouldn't have caught that right hand from Killian, I think this would be over. Killian, his lights are out as he's laying there on the mat, but I think you could say the same with Gino.
All right, both men are down. Got to answer to the refs count there.
Absolutely.
See, if I were Gino, I would just, roll out the ring, live to fight another day, hold on to that championship. I wouldn't even worry about this, but
after
Gino's
all
in there.
the smack that Gino has talked, after you can't forget when Gino won this championship, I don't know about you, I will never forget that impassioned speech that he gave about this being what silenced all of the doubters who have had all the naysayers over the last 20 years. You know that's those thoughts have got to be running through Gino's mind with every hit that he takes.
He's taking them all right.
Is he feeling this championship slipping away from him?
There, that Forever Champ's got a plan. Oh my God! No plan for that spine buster there on the pine. Oh!
And Killian with that little pose may have cost himself the championship. If you would have went right for the cover, maybe you might have gotten that 3. Every move matters. Every second matters in pro wrestling.
Absolutely, indeed. And when you do things like that, you take your eyes off the prize. You have time to celebrate after, if you get a win. That's what he's focused on and concentrate.
Up and over. Look at the lucha skills on display by Gino Rivera.
Absolutely.
This man has wrestled all over the world.
Oh.
Bringing Killian down. Looking for the, I don't know if that was a senton or a whoopee cushion there.
It's a seated senton right there.
And there's a normal senton. Is it enough to put Killian Crow away? He kicked out.
And Killian Crow said, I'm still in this thing. I want this gold. This is my chance. This is my chance at glory.
I think Gino is feeling the heart and soul of his challenger right now. Killian Crow refusing to be crushed, refusing to stay down. Move after move that has defeated challenger after challenger of Gino Rivera over this last year.
Heart and soul, yeah, but you got to figure if Gino has a stake to put through the heart right there and get this victory.
Gino's saying that's it.
Come on, champ. Putting the dirt on him.
Going all the way up top, maybe looking
Give a sign.
for that Puerto Rican stomp.
Give me some shades of Tito Ortiz there.
A little
a mud splash.
Eddie Guerrero with a frog splash. Out at 1.
You call it a frog splash, a little more like a mud splash right there. A la D'Lo Brown. My God.
Good God, Gino. If at first you don't succeed,
Go try again here.
definition of insanity if he's trying the same thing. He was looking for the stomp and he missed all of it.
Able to roll out there.
Gino with that desperate look on his face. Look out, Crow Eater.
Oh my God.
Crow Eater. But can he make the cover? Killian is out of it. Is it enough? Devin to force Gino over. 1, 2. Oh, it took too long.
Didn't have the energy in him to get that. Or, my God, it could have been 1, 2, 3.
Good God.
Straps are coming down. The frustration is building, but what the frustration be is not doing.
Frustration can blind you. You have to keep your focus, Killian. Charging up here. Is he looking for a spear? Gino up and over. Killian almost hitting post. Super kick. rocking Killian. Killian's out on his feet and he's tied in the ropes now.
Oh, God.
This is the absolute worst thing that could have happened.
Champ is smiling. He loves this.
Killian is caught as the referee.
Like the devil himself right there, smiling. Oh, my God.
Oh, no, not the bell. Not the bell.
He's going to keep that belt no matter what he said. As the ref tries to undo the ropes there for Killian.
Killian is helpless as the referee stopping Gino from using the bell.
I mean, you can't stop Gino. That's wrong. Oh, my God.
Oh, low blow.
He was aiming. Oh, my God.
Was giving the bell back to.
Oh, my God.
Keeper missed. Sunset flip. Killian with the momentum advantage.
What? Oh, my God. What?
Here's your winner.
And Gino is beside himself. We've got the champion. It's over. Forever champion. Mike, you know what? Gino's reign is over.
Crow.
Killian Crow did the impossible.
My God.
Killian Crow did the impossible. Biggest shock, biggest upset of Gino's 20-plus year career.
Wow is all I have to say.
The championship reign is over.
This is the reign of Crow here.
Crow came through. The coronation is tonight. It's here. It's now. Write a song about that, Nick.
I want to see what he does. He is a champion now, yes, but can he ward off challenge after challenge and be a forever champ for over a year? I want to see it.
This crowd is in disbelief.
Really?
Oh, God.
I have given everything to this journey of a dream. I've had people this entire time telling me I shouldn't be a champion. Damn it, I proved every one of them wrong. But you know what? Gino gave me something to chase for the past year. He made me a better competitor. And for what you've done for this company, thank you for everything. However, this is my locker room, and I'm ready to be the champion that they deserve. And to all of you, the people that have stuck with me, good decisions, bad, I kept fighting, and now I'm the Battleground Pro Wrestling Champion. Thank you. Make sure you come out next month to see what we do next. Thank you.
Gino taking the mic.
And now former champ. I never thought I'd be saying that phrase there. Former champ for Gino Rivera.
Killian, go out there. Show the world why you're the absolute best. I was one of those guys that looked at you and said, you ain't gonna make it, son. You ain't gonna cut it. Here you are. The new Battleground Pro Wrestling World Champion! You don't deserve it. You earned it.
A show of respect from the veteran, Gino Rivera.
Never thought I'd see the day that I would say former BPW champion Gino Rivera, but we are now in the era of Killian Crow. Oh my God, he did it!
We are indeed delivering on his promise, seeing out his destiny, and now Killian Crow is the new face of Battleground Pro Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a hell of a show tonight. Do not forget to subscribe to us on social media, follow us on YouTube. Thank you again to Precision Electric and Control for sponsoring us here tonight. We are going to be back here next month. Follow us on social media to find out all the details.
August 10th, be here.
August 10th. Do not miss it.
Wow.
For Battleground Pro Wrestling, this is the Black Diamond Scene. Nick, I'm Skylar Ashwood. Thank you and good night.